What's good, everybody? It's your boy Moski, back with another video. Today's video is a reaction video to Roman Reigns shocking WWE plans and sad news for Bronson Reed wrestling news. This is a very interesting topic because we are reacting to wrestling news and what's going on in the community of wrestling. So, very curious, what is the shocking news for Roman Reigns? And I guess we're going to hear what's the sad news for Bronson Reed, especially what happened at War Games. But before we get to the video, please make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, post notifications, get all my videos up to date. Without further ado, let's get straight to this reaction.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of Monday Night Raw, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Roman Reigns' shock move over to Raw, sad news for Bronson Reed and Tonga.
Oh yeah, you guys did mention Tangaloa is injured as well.
Reveals the reasons for his absence. Rey Fenix is stuck in AEW, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on WrestleMania XL. Now, as always, we won't recap the show, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good is number 1, Wyatt 6 versus Final
I did watch the match on my own time of the Wyatt 6 match. I enjoyed it.
Of how to book the Wyatt 6 as a powerful force without making them invincible. The Final Testament scored a major upset last night thanks to help from the returning Paul Ellering, setting up a rematch that has captured the fans' attention and
Mrs. Face
in the process. Number 2, perfect handling of the New Day tag.
Oh man,
WWE couldn't have booked the follow-up to
the crowd did not want the New Day to talk at all.
Any better. Woods and Kofi received an ice-cold reception backstage, as well as a scathing rebut from Cody Rhodes that showed no one is happy with the two superstars turning on their best friend Biggie. The fans' reaction to the New Day shows just how much heat the group really has, and how this could be one of the biggest storylines of 2025. Talk about rejuvenating your career.
That is very true though, because like the New Day, like when you see them, it was like, you know, they're still a good tag team, but without Big E, I felt like it was just incomplete. So now them going heel on Big E, I think is gonna like what he said, rejuvenate their careers. And the amount of heat that they got from the crowd, boy, that was, like I said in the previous video, that was more than Dominic Mysterio heat. So very curious how the storyline is going to go with the New Day. So cannot wait to see what happens next week.
Number 3, Drew McIntyre's promo. Raw featured many talk segments, but thankfully they were all good and helped fans understand what's motivating the Raw roster. Case in point, Drew McIntyre explaining why he's still determined to punish people for bad choices, such as helping Roman Reigns. And that is absent from
that's the whole reason why he's after Sammy and Jay.
And everyone else is wrong. Number 4, fantastic CM Punk interview and Seth Rollins. CM Punk and Seth Rollins made their respective points last night by an outstanding interview between Jackie Redmond and Punk, as well as Seth's fiery in-ring address to the WWE Universe. Fans got a clear understanding of where both superstars stand, and like any good program, there's something to be said for both wrestlers' take on things. Number 5, good build for Saturday night's main event. The WWE has big plans for Saturday night's main event, as seen with the heavy hype for this Saturday's show, and Raw being used as a platform to not only promote the show, but add a new match of Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre and modify the Gunther versus Finn Balor. Number 6, a new Adam Pearce. And we're enjoying Raw General Manager Adam Pearce's newly discovered backbone. While WWE superstars still drive him insane, he at least is laying down the law when superstars are misbehaving, as opposed to his former persona where he seemed incapable of making a decision. And Gunther roasts Finn. Gunther tore into Finn and the Judgment Day, aka a bunch of weirdos, showing his lectures against opponents and their shortcomings.
Gunther's really good on the mic too, man.
For him playing a babyface. Regardless, Gunther continues to play a tweener effectively, and while it was a bad move attacking Damian Priest after Priest helped take out the Judgment Day, it fits Gunther's character perfectly.
Like, is it me, or are they treating like Gunther as like almost like a babyface? Because like for the past couple weeks now, it seems like he's more like leaning on the babyface. I'm not saying he's fully like a good guy, but it just seems like that to me because the way how he used to present himself. And I know the whole reason why he's acting this way is because he lost to Cody. But still, you would think he would be, you know, a prick. But he still is, but not as how he used to be. But I guess we'll see what WWE has in store for him.
But that was a good what about the bad is number 1, Raw Women's roster needs help. As entertaining as the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament has been, it's also exposed how weak the women's undercard on Raw is. Everyone involved in the tournament has a poor singles record, and so far, the tournament seems more like a formality than any type of engaging contest. With all due respect to wrestlers such as Zoe Stark, Lyra Valkyria, and Zelina Vega, none of them have really set Raw on fire, and so far, the Intercontinental title doesn't offer much hope for Raw's female undercard.
Well, damn.
Number 2, a weak move. WWE really downgraded one of Saturday night's main event top
downgraded
Damian Priest to the Finn Balor versus Gunther contest.
Is that how everyone feels?
Fans were eager to see how Finn would fare against the ring general, but now they have a watered down match where the outcome is predictable, as Priest will take the fall rather than an exciting one-on-one contest.
Do you guys think it's a bad thing that Damian Priest is now in the match Saturday night main event with Finn Balor and Gunther for the title? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below, because I didn't know if it was a bad thing. I didn't know if people viewed it that way, but alright.
Now, there was nothing downright ugly, and on a solid 2-hour show that covered ongoing stories while building up to Saturday night's main event. What did you guys think of the Red Brand last night? Let us know in the comments down below. Now, let's move on to the news.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what the wrestling news is all about.
Our first story looks at Roman Reigns' shock move to Raw. That the OG Bloodline and Roman Reigns are moving from SmackDown to Raw. Pro Wrestling Nexus reports that it's believed that Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn will be reunited on Raw. In case you missed the news, the WWE is insinuating a transfer window to shake up the WWE's roster. Pro Wrestling Nexus is reporting all superstars are eligible with the exception that a title or two will be swapping brands. The report notes that the new transfer window is a result of Netflix wanting certain talent on Raw. It added that the WWE also wants to shake things up creatively by creating new matchups. This is a fascinating situation as it suggests just how much stroke Netflix has in being able to pull top talent from SmackDown. While the WWE will
spend a lot of money for that, so I see why.
From Raw, just who those names are remains uncertain. Furthermore, it's unknown how the USA Network feels about one of SmackDown's top acts of the OG Bloodline moving to Raw. What do you guys think of this move? Let us know in the comments down below.
I'm very curious if they eventually do move to Raw. I wonder what feuds are they going to feud with. Are they going to still stick with the whole Solo? Because is he staying over there, or is it just Roman Reigns' bloodline going to go to Raw? I don't know what they're going to do, but I guess we got to see what happens in the future.
Next up, sad news for Bronson Reed and Tonga Loa.
Oh, man.
Terrible news for Bronson Reed and Tonga Loa, as a new report from The Observer indicates both superstars will be out of action for several months following their injuries at Survivor Series War Games.
Dang.
Bronson Reed's having foot surgery. He's going to be out for months, a long time. I asked somebody there, and he's not expected back for WrestleMania. It's expected to be a long time, and Tonga Loa, I had figured 7-8 months out. That's usually the thing for bicep surgery. It's unknown how the WWE plans to handle Tonga's absence, especially with Solo Sikoa's feud with Roman Reigns still running strong. But we'll continue following the story and send our best wishes to both Bronson Reed and Tonga Loa for a speedy and full recovery.
Yeah, friggin'. Hopefully they make a speedy, fast recovery. But man, that sucks for Bronson Reed. Literally, he was getting pushed by WWE, and his stardom was rising. And especially him being involved with the Bloodline storyline, that was just it was just enhancing his career. So sucks that he couldn't catch a break with this, but like I said, hopefully both wrestlers make a full speedy recovery.
Next up, have the New Day surpassed Dominic Mysterio? There's a new sheriff, or in this case,
from the boo, from the boos for the crowd.
Example within Kofi Kingston's in-ring appearance suggests they've instantly surpassed Dominic Mysterio in the ability to enrage the fans. Neither member of the New Day could get even a word in as fans booed them mercilessly and then cheered when they left the ring.
Can't even say a word.
To see how things play out with the New Day and whether the WWE capitalizes on their heel turn. The WWE has a rare opportunity to elevate a flagging team such as Alpha Academy by putting them against Woods and Kingston, as the WWE Universe wants to see the men who turn their back on their best friend get what's coming to them. Next up, Uncle Howdy's...
Speaking about when he said Uncle Howdy too, people were saying in the comment section that, I think that Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six would go after them because, them betraying their own family. Someone said that. I was like, damn, that's a pretty interesting freaking comment right there. I could actually see that happen. But hey, I cannot wait to see what happens with the New Day and what's the segment of them, what they're going to say. Because is the crowd going to let them speak, or they're doing their own promo backstage? I don't know. We're going to see, and I cannot wait.
eerie resemblance to Bray Wyatt. And the Wyatt 6's appearance on Raw was well received as always, but Twitter user Fadeaway Media pointed out something other WWE fans have noticed: the uncanny similarities between Uncle Howdy and the late great Bray Wyatt.
Well, it's because they're brothers.
They're brothers.
Yeah.
Of course there's going to be some resemblance, but Uncle Howdy's eerie resemblance to him has been noticed by the WWE Universe ever since the WWE launched the Wyatt 6. In this case, it seems like Bray Wyatt is still with him, as it seemed like Uncle Howdy was talking to Bray Wyatt in the chair. What do you guys think of that? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Rey Fenix stuck in AEW.
I did hear about
Rey Fenix
this.
Won't be leaving AEW anytime soon, as it was recently reported on the Wrestling Observer Radio that Rey Fenix has got a long time left. Not exactly sure how long, but one of his friends told me like a year as far as an injury time they've tacked on. And obviously he wants to go to WWE, and he can't go. And this is the latest installment in what's turned into a nightmare for Rey Fenix and Lucha Brothers fans eager to see Rey and Brother Penta work in WWE. Is this unfair of Tony Khan? It's been noted that WWE has tacked on injury time as well to their superstars. But what do you guys think in the comments down below? Next up, Drew McIntyre reveals the reasons for his absence. And if you're wondering why Drew McIntyre was off WWE TV for so long after dropping his match against CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood, while the Scottish Warrior gave a gripping kayfabe explanation on Raw, he provided the real reasons during an interview with KWCH 12 Morning News. I was off the past 2 months. My last match was a Hell in a Cell match, a very brutal match.
Yeah, it was. Most definitely was.
I needed 16 staples to close a wound at the top of my head. I suffered a family loss as well, so I went back to Scotland to deal with that and reevaluate my priorities, realised that I had probably given a bit too much to my profession, to my colleagues, and not enough to my family. Now, we've discussed Drew's dedication to the business, working through injuries and illnesses when he could have justifiably sat out. But he then threw in some kayfabe to further his current role as a heel. I kind of realised I've been giving too much for the past 17 years, and it's time to start taking a little more. My mentality is I'm going to take what's mine. I'm going to beat up the people who deserve to get beat up. Are you guys glad that Drew is back? Let us know in the comments down below. And finally, a shocking picture of Brock Lesnar's wife surfaces. And last but not least, a new picture of Brock Lesnar and his wife Sable really has fans talking. Sable looks much different than she did in her heyday during the Attitude Era. While the former WWE Women's Champion is now 56, some fans couldn't believe she's the same woman who sizzled the pages of Playboy.
Okay, that's the wrestling news. So the big topic was Roman Reigns' news of him being transferred from SmackDown to Raw. Okay, that's like I said, that's very interesting, and I wonder what's the feuds are going to be like, especially is Solo going to stay over there, or is he going to be moving as well? And another thing, Bronson Reed and Tangaloa being injured and them not making it to WrestleMania. So that sucks for them, and like I said, hopefully them making this fast, speedy recovery. And yeah, that just sucks because he was literally on the rise. I'm talking about Bronson Reed. He was on the rise, and then freaking from that move and from that incident of War Games, just taken away. But hopefully he makes it a speedy recovery. But if you guys enjoyed my reaction, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, post notification, get all my videos up to date. See you guys in the next video, and peace.